Is Wolfman in Kansas. Wolfman, are you there?
Hey, the Wolfman is here. How you doing today, big guy?
All right, Wolf, what's going on? What do you have for me today? What's on your mind?
I tell you what, I'm tired of talking about baseball and all this and all that. Let's talk about some basketball. What about those KU Jayhawks?
What do you want me to tell you? They're going to be a 1 seed. We'll see what they do.
I think they're going to win it all. What do you think?
Well, you could pick. Listen, Wolf, you could pick. Anybody can pick Kansas, Duke. You could pick them every single year if you wish to pick them to win a championship. I think Kansas will be. They came out of nowhere. They won the Big 12 as usual. How they did it. Good wins late. Won at Texas Tech. Kansas will probably win a conference championship. The conference tournament. Kansas is Kansas. I don't know that. I haven't seen Kansas play. I don't think I've seen him all year. Maybe I did see him once. I think I did see him once, 10 minutes. So we'll see if Kansas, I know they're going to be right in the mix. They get great players. They get a lot of players out of Chicago. I got to figure Kansas had a hell of a chance to make noise. But, he's only won the one championship. Now, he's been to a final. He went to another final. He lost to Kentucky. But he's only been to one championship. So he's only won one, Self, on a day-in, day-out basis. Here's John in Miami, and he's with us here on Mad Dog Unleashed. John, good afternoon. Kansas is a great job. Kansas is one of the best jobs in the country. Kansas, Kentucky, Carolina. I got to see somebody else besides Krzyzewski win at Duke. But Kansas is one of the best jobs in the country. There's no question about it. Go ahead.
What's up there, dog? How you doing?
Johnny, thank you. What's on your mind now? What do you have for me?
All right, I want to talk to you about the Yankees. A quick point about the Marlins. You're spot on. That stadium is in a terrible location. It's essentially Yankee Stadium without parking and public transportation. Nobody from Miami lives in that area. The traffic is horrendous, and you end up parking on somebody's lawn and paying them money, and it's in a bad area.
Yeah, it's a nice ballpark. There for the All-Star game. I like the park, but it's too big. It looks like a spaceship. But I like the park. But you could not have picked, as you just said, a worse spot in the world to put it in than near Miami Airport. I understand the price tag was sweet for Loria, but if you got a stadium in Miami, you got to put it near an ocean. Let's look at an ocean, and let's look at nice warm weather, and that place is in a terrible spot, and a lot of their fans live 50 miles away, so it's a major problem. Go ahead.
100%. Now, to touch on the Yankees a little bit, their second and third base openings, I feel like it's turning into an offensive competition. And 1 through 6, maybe even 1 through 7, they're going to score enough runs. Second and third base, it should really go to the guy who has the best glove. Andahar is hot, but his glove is suspect. So I'd rather see a guy like Brandon Drury and then have second base. That guy Tyler Wade is playing really well as well. So I'd really like to see the better defender win those two spots, since their offense is so strong for 1 through 6. What do you think?
I think that Drury is going to end up playing. I think Andujar will be in the minor leagues. I think Torres will be in the minor leagues. I don't know what they'll do at second base for the time being. I think Drury will play third. They will, as you said, they can play Wade at second. I got to look at that Yankees scenario. Bird and De Gregorius. I think Drury will definitely play. I think the Yankees, everybody thought they're going to keep a spot open because of Machado. It sounds like, I don't think the Yankees need Machado, but it sounds like they're going to do that. But there's no question in my mind that the Yankees, I think Drury will play. I don't think there's any way that Drury is not going to play third base. And they'll figure out what they got to do at second, and eventually Torres or somebody along those lines will be there. Not in front of the Torres, the guy they got from the Cubs for Chapman. We continue here on Mad Dog.